Hello my lovely people, what is up? I have missed you. I hope you have all had a very Merry Christmas and I'm excited to get into today's video. So basically, long story short, I was on YouTube and I just kept seeing all this stuff on bullet journaling come up on my feed and I was like, that looks interesting, because I've been getting into some artsy stuff lately and they were all super duper pretty. So I thought, let's make a bullet journal. So, thought I'd bring you guys along, and I won't lie, it's not as pretty as some of the other ones, but I had fun with it, and I plan on using it this year, so I hope you like it. Let's get into it. Love ya. Alrighty, so to start with, I went for my cover page and I put Hello 2023. I wanted to add some washi tape, but decided it was better to add in the letters first. I sketched it first with a pencil and then after that decided I didn't like it, so you'll see me erasing it. And then went back in with the marker to give it a bit more of a calligraphy look, because I can't do real calligraphy, so this is what you get. I then decided that I wanted to add some washi tape, so I got rid of the hello at the top so I could play around with how much room I had before I went back and filled it in later. I decided to go with a simple band of purple and pink washi tape at the top and the bottom, and I just thought it was nice and simple, but apparently, you know, I struggle with simple, so she continues to go on and add more things. But anyway, at this point I've just put in my Hello 2023, and this is where I go off the rails and decide to add stickers that I don't really need, and I kind of think it looks better without, but oh well, we added them, so we're sticking with it. I thought about doing something on the other page, but decided against it and moved on. So you can see me here using the beautiful Bunnings ruler. I really wanted to get like a pretty ruler, find an old metal one I had, so this would be more aesthetically pleasing, but you know what? It's a ruler, and I had the Bunnings ruler on hand, so that's just what we did. In any case, what I'm doing here is I'm basically just marking out the calendar of the year. So I've decided that I wanted to have some different like leaflet pages kind of flipping up on this section. So I started off by marking that out and then doing my spacing. So you can see there I've got the Jan, Feb, March, April, and then I continued that same size on the next page so that it would match. And this was a bit of a process. It took me a little bit, hence why it's probably one of my longest parts of this video, because I was really pedantic in making sure I got the right size and they fit correctly. But once I was happy with them, I started cutting them out, and then I was able to kind of check how they were going and make sure they were the right size. I used my precise little X-Acto knife thingamajig to get them as close to the edge as I could. I tried ripping the paper earlier and it kind of, you know, ripped the paper too much, so I decided to just go for the knife rather than trying to tear it out. In any case though, I went and continued to get my spacing right for my other months and filled them in as well. I put in each of the dates, checking on my phone to make sure I got them right because I am paranoid about these things and I just know that it would bug me so much. So I had my phone next to me, I checked all the dates and I filled that in. As you can see, each of the months only has the first 3 letters, just so it was nice and simple and organized and I didn't screw up too much. I also have all the points down the bottom so that I can add notes later, like youth camp or going on holiday or something. I can highlight them in my calendar and just make a note beneath. So that's why I've got so much space there. So then I went and I cleaned up the edges, tried to get rid of a bunch of my pencil markings because I just really wanted it to look that bit neater. I was then thinking that I should add some washi tape, so I played around with some colours for a little bit and decided that I wanted to add some little leaflet kind of things, tabs, that's the word I wanted, to differentiate the different pages. I don't know why, I'd seen it on someone else's bullet journal and decided that it looked really pretty and I wanted it. So again, just going back in with the washi tape and my little precise knife thingamajig to make sure that they were all the same size and I was happy with them. Again, just did some tidying up and then left, you know, shavings all over my page. So I went back and I got my washi tape and decided to do a simple little border just around the edges. I wanted it on the top, the bottom, and then the left hand side, so then it was a little bit more like, you know, a book, I guess. In any case, I thought it was cute, so I did it. I hope you guys agree with me, but we'll see. I then went and I highlighted just the Monday, Tuesday Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I was just going to say 2, but then I got bored. Then my camera died, so that's pretty much where I finished up that one. And I went onto my goals page. I've always actually really struggled with goal setting. In school, they put a lot of pressure on SMART goals, and is it specific, is it manageable or achievable and timely? I don't remember all of them anymore, guys. But they put so much emphasis on it since I was in like grade 6 that I absolutely hated goals and refused to ever set them. So it took me a lot of procrastination to get to this point, I won't lie. But I decided to just do some really simple, this is my goals page, here's some freedom that I can figure out what I want to do for goals and how I can make that work. You didn't see it super well, but I also marked out the corners to say, personal goals and faith goals and uni goals and things like that, so that I could be more specific. And then went on to creating the next page, which you can see I'm doing here. Sorry, I'm just slowly shuffling the book further and further out of the camera view. But I really wanted to make an effort to memorize some more Bible verses this year because, let's be real, I haven't really done that since kids' church. So I just made a page that I could do that. This one here is probably my favorite page. I decided to use a bit more of a lighter pink color, which I love so much. And basically what I'm doing is I'm just making a table with catch-up locations. So something I want to be more intentional with this year is my relationships with people, my friendships and things like that. So I wanted to come up with a few different places that I could catch up with people and keep tabs of who I'd caught up with and when. I also went and added that little flower in the corner. I hope you like it. I also saw something about keeping track of your self-care, and I really wanted to do that, so I just made a blank page so I could fill it in at a later date. Going on, I wanted to do a calendar for my social media content creation so that I can be keeping up to date and making sure I'm getting content out for you guys. So I've just done a little table here so that I can mark my content ideas and when it's filmed, edited and uploaded. I knew I wanted to use the washi tape somehow. This is me flicking back through the book to check my inspiration of myself. I knew I wanted to use washi tape somehow, but I wasn't entirely sure. I tried this spaced out look and I wasn't sure I was happy with it, but I decided to go with it and make it a bit neater and then just kind of changed my mind. So I went and actually decided to move them all closer together, hence me unpeeling and resticking all of them, so that they were more like, their own columns kind of thing. In any case, it was a bit of work, but I think it looked nice. And then I just put in filmed, edited, uploaded, just FEU, because I wanted to remember what they were. And then content ideas, I went and ruled a bunch of lines after this, one of the longest parts as well, just in pencil so that when I came back I would have it all nice and neat and it wasn't, jarring or anything. So I want to keep up with this throughout the year, and that way I can make sure I'm getting content for you guys out. And it's all nice and scheduled and good. And once I finished this, I decided that I wanted to use the page next to it as just different ideas for new content that was coming out. So I stuck this little bit of pink paper in the corner and added in that little new ideas so that I could add in when I had ideas. So final flip through, here's my intro, my whole year, mind the shaky footage. And next is goals, which, you can see on there, Bible verses to memorize, catch up locations where I can catch up with people and when I caught up with them, the little flowers in the corner, self-care, I'll add a bunch of doodles on that, that's why it looks so plain. And then content creation. I hope you enjoyed. Bye and God bless. See ya.